Today in the grain market, soybeans were mixed. The futures finally did breach that $9 level in the March contract, only to be sold off as we got later into the day. That forum information was actually bearish, but had little effect really to start the day. The futures were up, yet, just at the top of the channel that we've been stuck in really for the past week a little bit or so. And I think the optimism is driving that market, but really what's happening with China? We just haven't heard a peep out of them since the 30-day window has started to open. So that has everyone a little bit concerned, and we saw a little bit of a sell-off in the market in soybeans. Now, corn had been steady all day, and they also had a sell-off, but to a much smaller scale, down maybe a couple of cents. But the Outlook Forum did put acres as much higher, and it should have pressed this market a lot lower, but it didn't do that. I think that the expectation was holding prices really right around the 380 mark, and today was option expiration. And so maybe everyone giving up all of those options positions put a little bit of pressures on the market. But the futures definitely remain locked in that 10-cent range in that channel. And I think that traders are just looking for movement from China before they start really pressing the market one way or the other. Hopefully next week we're going to see a little more action to give us some direction on which way we're going to start to trade. Now, wheat did rise and fall. That production expected to drop, and we saw that market really rally up and tried to make a new high, but came within about a penny of the big rally that was on Tuesday and couldn't make it. And the market really turned around, started to slip just a little bit, and then the sellers came in and really pounded the market. So with the Outlook Forum really was saying that the production expected to drop, I think gave that first push in the market, but not much else to trade on. And I think that the futures had been controlled really by the technicals and the algorithms, and that sent that market packing and really pushed it lower. We're down almost 7 cents at one point, and that's a pretty big swing for Friday. And I think the futures then definitely remain in this week-long channel, even though the range has been pretty high. We expect that the market should be a little bit stronger, and we are going to need a little bit more on Monday once we get all the information out of the forum to kind of give us a little direction. And we're going to definitely start to look for the WASDE report come March, and that's in a couple of weeks.